Good afternoon, honored guests, district officials, teachers, and parents. Welcome to the 62nd Riverdale High School graduation. It is my distinct pleasure to present to you Riverdale High School's senior class of 2025. The senior class president, Michael Ford, will serve as our master of ceremonies. Michael.
Thank you. We will now present the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Isabella Goradona, and the national anthem, performed by Marcus Jackson Royal and the Riverdale High School Scottish Brigade Concert Band. Please stand and remain standing for both. You may stand at this time.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The band will now play the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets recollect the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Ms. Dong Lafargue Armelin, Assistant Principal of Academics, will introduce our honored guests, district officials, board members, and administration.
I am honored to introduce members of our school board, district officials, and the Riverdale High School administration. Please stand when your name is called. Chief of Schools, Dr. A.J. Pethe. Board members, Chad Nugent, President, District 8. Chris Fairborn Fortuna, Vice President, District 3. Clay Moyes, District 4 Board Member. Dr. Gerard LeBlanc, District 1 Board Member. Michael Pedalino, District 6 Board Member. Ralph Brandt, District 7 Board Member. District Chiefs, Dr. Ladina Carter, Chief District Affairs Officer. Executive Director of School Support, Sharmika Daniels. Riverdale High School Administration, Ms. Jennifer Washington, Principal. Ms. Melissa Grish, Assistant Principal. Mr. Trenton Vincent, Assistant Principal. Ms. Jennifer Buck, Dean. Dr. Ashley Livingston, Dean. Mr. Charles Allen, Dean. Ms. Amber Denton, Master Teacher. Ms. Charlene Jackson Greenlee, Master Teacher. Thank you to all teachers and staff members who are in attendance today. Riverdale is the school that it is because of your daily contributions. Students, parents, and guests, please join me in applauding the efforts of the teachers who have supported our students in their journey to get to this point. We also thank the parents and family members here today. We know that the class of 25 has flourished with the support of family and friends. Students, please join me in applauding the efforts of those in attendance today, as well as those who could not be in attendance today. We thank you for your support.
Thank you, Ms. Armelin. We will now have Mr. Trenton Vincent, Assistant Principal of Student Services, present the Kemp Donnelly Roussel Award.
The Kemp Donnelly Roussel Leadership Award is named for Velma Kemp, Dorothy Donnelly, and Diane Roussel, 3 former principals of Riverdale High School. This award is given to the senior who not only blazed their own trail, but who also epitomized traits of the 3 principles named: leadership, kindness, service, and compassion. This individual has distinguished him or herself as a mature young leader of this next generation. When this student first walked onto Riverdale's campus, his primary focus was on the sporting field. Determined to be a starter in his freshman year, he started practicing the summer before. His work ethic and positive attitude were inspiring. Then when this student hit the campus, his freshman year, he decided to be involved in student council. He took it upon himself to introduce himself to his peers and let them his goals for the role. Since then, this student has done his best for every member of his class. This student has maintained excellent grades while being involved in student council as well as athletics, even serving as a member of the Baseball Leadership Council. This student's loyalty to Riverdale and his classmates is evident. He has truly been an asset to Riverdale High School over the last 4 years and will be missed. This year's recipient of the Kemp Donnelly Roussel Award, please come forward and join me on stage, is Michael Ford.
It's pretty good when you fool the MC, huh?
Thank you, Mr. Vincent. At this time, we will hear from our class salutatorian. This year's salutatorian describes himself as outgoing and hardworking, evidenced by his 4.71 GPA. Moving to the United States from Honduras with his family in the 3rd grade. This student knows what it means to overcome difficulty. Inspired by his mother, a career teacher in Jefferson Parish, our salutatorian has a heart for a medic with a National Guard, a career that he has already started with trips to drills on Saturdays during his senior year. Please join me in welcoming our salutatorian, Jose Sanchez.
Good evening, members of the school board, district officials, the Riverdale High School administration, and faculty, family, friends, and class of 2025. We finally made it. It feels like just yesterday we were nervously navigating the hallways, trying to find our classes with no sense of direction. After what seemed like a lifetime of endless assignments, we're finally here. As we all sit here reflecting on our time in high school, let's not only remember the moments of struggle, but the memories forged through those hardships, and the bonds shaped through those experiences. When we leave here today, we will each embark on a journey of our own. Many of us will be uncertain of what this journey entails. We are told to follow our dreams, but what if that dream is still not clear yet? As a society, we've made it a priority to be certain about everything. But sometimes it's okay to not be certain about everything, because that uncertainty fuels curiosity. I'm not encouraging an aimless future, but rather one that is willing to stay open, takes risks, and is courageous enough to not always be certain. So if you ever remember something from today, just know that it's okay to be uncertain. Just remain curious. I want to thank my mom. Mom, you've always made sure I had what I needed, working multiple jobs at one time to make sure I had food to eat and a roof over my head. Gracias, mami, por tus esfuerzos. Entre millones de personas, Dios te escogió a vos como mi madre y no pudo haber elegido mejor. Desde que tengo memoria, has sido mi refugio. Gracias, mami, por tu paciencia y tu amor. Te amo. Greg, you took the role of being the father that I needed here in this unfamiliar territory. And even though you were inexperienced, you treated me as though being a father was second nature to you. The guidance and unwavering support you've given me cannot be described into words. Thank you for showing me crawfish and teaching me how to throw a football. And finally, quiero darle las gracias a mi papá, que de lejos vino a estar en este acto especial. Tengo el honor de tenerlo aquí presente. Papi, mis 4 años escolares han sido apoyados por vos. Y aunque has estado tan lejos, siempre he podido contar con vos. Y sin importar nuestras circunstancias actuales, quiero que sepas que te amo y te extraño. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Jose. Next, we will recognize our seniors who participated in the International Baccalaureate Program. Ms. Melissa Grish, Assistant Principal of Special Education, will present these awards.
We recognize students who have taken on the challenge presented by participating in the International Baccalaureate Program of Study. These students have completed 2 years' worth of study at the college level in courses including History of the Americas, IB Environmental Science, and the Theory of Knowledge, among several others. Students complete coursework and external assessments to fulfill the requirements of the courses. Students who participated in the IB program as course candidates are listed in your program. We congratulate those students for their efforts. We will now recognize the students who participated in the full IB diploma coursework. These students not only participated in schedules full of IB classes, but they also completed service hours and reflections for the CAS Community Action and Service Requirement, as well as a 4,000-word extended essay. These students are awaiting the results of their work, hoping to earn the 20 points needed to attain the IB full diploma. We will have 30 students who have participated in this program. We will call you up to the stage in 2 groups to receive your award. Christopher Barrios. Finian Barrows. Isad Ben Slamain. Jonathan Bonilla. Ahmed Brakta. Matthews Caldera. Dania Calido Santiago. Jose Canales. Bilal Chaudhry. Sadie Dang. Jenna Eaton. Maite Encalada. Janeth Erazo Chavez. Jacob Hustis. Let's have a round of applause for this group. Our next group, Brooklyn Casca, Heather Casca, Yejing Lee, Kevin Luna, William McGee, Mario Martinez, Dylan Mejia, Angelique Moya, Nafisa Nisa, Chelsea Ramirez, Santo Raytard, Cassandra Redford, Jose Sanchez. Summer Sang. Avril Sevilla. Hakeem Sumler. Let's give one more round of applause for our students who participate in the IB program. Congratulations to these exemplary students.
Thank you, Ms. Grish. We will now hear from this year's valedictorian. This student has earned a cumulative GPA of 4.74 over her 4 years at Riverdale. This student can come across as quiet and reserved. You may not know that she is incredibly witty and creative. This has taken the most challenging classes offered and will continue to do so as she begins classes towards a major in pre-medicine. Certainly her parents' example of hard work and fortitude has inspired her own work ethic. This student hopes to be able to help others as a member of the medical community in the future. Please join me in welcoming our valedictorian, Yejin Lee.
Good evening of the school board district officials, the Riverdale High School administration and faculty, family, friends, and class of 2025. Before I begin celebrating the class of 2025, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude towards the ones who have helped us to be here today. Thank you to all of our parents for all the time and effort and support each one of you gave to us. You raised us from the beginning. You answered our questions and listened to our problems. You put up with our whining. And through your efforts over the years, as well as ours, here we are now, graduating. Thank you, parents, every one of you. Besides our amazing parents who helped us get here today, I also want to thank all of our amazing teachers. You challenged us when we needed to be pushed, supported us when we struggled, and celebrated us when we succeeded. Your belief in our potential, even when we doubted ourselves, has made a lasting impact. Teaching is sometimes a thankless job. More often than not, this field is severely underappreciated and underpaid. I would like everyone to join me in applauding our parents and teachers right now as a show of gratitude for all they have done for us. Now, to the class of 2025, congratulations to all of us. I know that some of us, if not all, have experienced moments that made it hard to truly be present. And while I stand here the same age as most of you, and haven't lived through what it means to be an adult, I do want to share one experience that changed the way I see others. In the first 2 years of high school, I had to drop out of NOCA, an art school, to care for my grandma while my mom and dad worked all night to make ends meet. Every day after school, my brother and I would take turns preparing her medicine, changing her clothes, and making sure she didn't get any bed sores by turning her over every hour. It was hard. Learning that my grandma had cancer, I didn't know how to deal with it, so I didn't. For an entire year, I convinced myself that she was just visiting, nothing more. Looking back, I realize now that what I did was to avoid the pain of being present. But in taking care of my grandma, I learned to see others with more patience. It made me reflect on how often we hold each other to standards we barely give ourselves room to grow into. So I ask this, not just to ponder, but to carry with you. How can I hold someone else to an expectation when I've yet to fully understand my own self? And before I wrap things up, as the valedictorian who was given the special, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to deliver a philosophical speech, I would like to use that time for something just as important, taking a .5 picture with all of you on stage. Cheese. Thank you, guys. I hope you all spend a great time with your families celebrating this monumental day. And in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Thank you, Yejin. Next, we will have Dr. Livingston, Dean of Students, presents this year's Principals Awards.
Principals Awards are given to outstanding seniors to recognize their growth, leadership, positivity, and kindness. These students are nominated by members of the faculty and staff and serve as examples for our community. We will recognize 5 members of this class. Our first student finished his high school career with a 3.97 GPA. Equally as impressive, this student did not get a single minor or major referral in his 4 years. That alone is a rare feat at any high school. Nevertheless, a school like Riverdale, where we hold our students to a higher standard. This student is that standard. He earned a 31 on the ACT and was accepted to every school he applied to. He was accepted into Southeastern immediately after taking a college tour and will attend Southeastern in the fall. In addition, this student was a 4-year starter for the wrestling team and a 2-time team captain. He was voted captain by his teammates due to his positive influence and his dedication to getting better. He pushed others to work harder because they saw him working his hardest every day. This student has had big goals that most would shy away from, but he is taking them head on. Principal Award goes to Sullivan Cantrell. Our second student has been a huge presence in the theater department since she was a freshman. She has had big roles and small ones, taking a professional approach that there are no small parts. She is not an actor who needs to be told what to do. She is an active collaborator in stage and theater. Her strong stage presence and bold choices make her an audience favorite and an inspiration to her peers. This student has such a striking sense of individuality. She has her own fashion, her own aesthetic sensibility, and her own point of view. The works she created in IB Theater were full of detail, artistry, design, and also the unexpected. Her aesthetic sensibility also has an ethical edge. She prefers vintage items and recycling old things out of an ethos of sustainability. Once, after the theater teacher suggested getting a can of temporary hair dye, she gently scolded him for producing unnecessary waste. The conversation she started has led us to try to increase sustainability of the theater department at Riverdale and in general. It's pretty rare for a high school student to be so eloquent as to persuade her teacher to change his approach, but this student is an extraordinary communicator. Principal award goes to Sienna Bologna. Our third recipient of this award moved to the U.S. at the end of 2021. The transition from 8th grade to 9th grade is hard enough. Imagine this student's experience of moving to an entirely new country and also as a freshman. Coming from Brazil, this student's first language is Portuguese. After English, Spanish is the most spoken language at Riverdale, so finding students who she could speak to was challenging to say the least. The bravery to come to school daily when there were initially few people she could communicate with was incredibly commendable. This student overcame the language and cultural barriers and started to get involved in the school culture by joining the Riverdale volleyball team. She also participated in school activities. She took advantage of the time and opportunities that Riverdale provided her. She was able to excel in her classes and make her teachers and family proud. This student will graduate knowing 3 languages proficiently. Her perseverance makes her the perfect candidate for this award. Principal's award goes to Barbara Shakespeare. Over the past 4 years, our next award recipient has grown into a reflective scholar and a capable, compassionate leader. Her dedication to learning is evident, not just in her grades, but in her curiosity, her persistence, and her willingness to stretch herself beyond her comfort zone. She doesn't always seek the spotlight, but when she speaks, it is thoughtful. When she acts, it is purposeful. For her, National Honor Society Senior Project, this student helped organize a toy drive for the New Orleans Children's Hospital. What began as a simple idea turned into a meaningful act of service. Along the way, she and her partner encountered obstacles, such as low participation, communication delays, and unexpected changes. Instead of giving up, this student adapted, problem solved, and kept the focus on making a difference. Even when the outcome wasn't perfect, she recognized the value of what was achieved, bringing joy to children facing difficult days. This student is the kind of student every school hopes to graduate, grounded, driven, full of heart, and ready to make a difference in the world. Principal's award goes to Chandrika Roy. When we met this student, you couldn't get him to say 2 words, and he would not attempt any work on his own. He would also refuse to do work if it wasn't on a computer. However, over this time at Riverdale, we have watched him grow into a funny, sociable young man. He will regularly volunteer in class and works very hard to complete any task asked of him. He serves as a role model for younger students. The growth of this student in terms of independence and confidence has been inspiring. His positive spirit and the genuine joy he brings to those around him leaves a lasting impact. This student's growth is a powerful reminder of the strength of acceptance, kindness, and connection. He is loved by staff and students alike. Principal order goes to Brendan Vincent. Congratulations to our 5 amazing students.
Thank you, Dr. Livingston. We will now hear from our principal, Ms. Washington. Ms. Washington has been a member of the Riverdale community for the last 10 years, first as an English teacher, then as an administrator. She has sought to continue the legacy of Riverdale as a top school in the state, responsible for producing the next generation of leaders. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Washington.
Good evening again, graduates, families, faculty, and distinguished guests. I am honored to speak with you this evening at this milestone event. I have known the majority of you for 4 years. We have been through some rather unpredictable times together. The weather events alone of the past 4 years have been nothing short of historic. We have witnessed changes in society to the extent that today's norms look nothing like the norms of 10 years ago. Who could have predicted that a robot would write my speech for today? Not really, though it was tempting. Some of you may be sitting here today feeling a sense of uncertainty. Even those of you sitting here with a fully fleshed out plan of what happens next, today is still both exciting and uncertain. We work toward high school graduation for so long that when it finally arrives, there can be a sense of, okay, what next? Now what do I do? I want you to consider what you will do in those moments that are on their way, those moments where you didn't expect to find yourself, or those moments that feel so big, so overwhelming, it is difficult to move in a direction, any direction. I want to share with you a story and the advice that I was given in the midst of that experience that has helped me push through times of uncertainty. In the 2021 school year, we were all in a place of uncertainty. I'm sure you remember. That was the year that we were living in a hybrid context. Half of our time masked up within a 3-foot radius of peers, and the other half online. The COVID virus was not yet under control, and we were not sure when it was going to be. It was at that same time that my mother died of pancreatic cancer, just a couple months after she turned 70. My mother was the first woman in several generations to not make it to 90. She had retired a year earlier, settled into a daily routine with her second, much more functional marriage. She had 2 beautiful grandbabies and an adopted greyhound. It appeared that she was finally going to enjoy those quiet days of being a grandmother that she had waited for so long. But then life took an unexpected turn. It was only about 5 months after her diagnosis that she was gone. The months that followed her death were probably and always will be some of the hardest I have endured. In some moments, the anxiety was just paralyzing. Many of the daily norms I had known up until then were completely gone. My mom was supposed to see my kids grow up. She was supposed to enjoy the retirement she had worked so hard for. I was supposed to have someone in my corner that I could turn to in difficult moments. Well, it turns out in life, there aren't very many supposed tos that go according to plan. My grandmother was still alive when my mom passed. In a moment of great uncertainty and anxiety, I asked her if she had any advice to help me get through the pain of losing my mom. She had been through the experience of losing her mom, so I hoped she would have the wisdom I needed to hear, something to lift my spirits and help me make sense of everything that was going on. After acknowledging that life circumstances don't usually follow reason, she said what I could start to do was accept that the pain won't go away. It took me some time to really understand what she meant. I eventually came to realize she wanted me to consider that there wouldn't be a finish line for me to cross to be over the grief. The pain would be part of me, but I could choose to still move forward, even if I was a little broken at times. Her advice was a turning point because I saw that I needed to accept that even when plans and reality don't line up, you don't need to panic. Society has led us to believe that all successful people don't have flaws, and that making mistakes means you should be thrown away. However, those types of impossibly high standards can stifle strong people in realizing their strength. Don't know what you want to do when you grow up? You don't have to. Not sure if that job is the right one for you? That's okay. Wondering if perhaps your friends have values that you don't agree with? Big decisions are made up of a series of smaller decisions. You just need to make the next right decision. You know that you are making the next right decision if that choice lines up with your values and your morals. If you take the next right step, you do eventually find a major that you love. A job that fulfills you comes along. The not so great friends fall away and the good ones hang on. If you know who you are and you rely on that understanding, you won't make a wrong decision because you're being true to yourself. It has taken time for me to adjust to a reality that wasn't exactly what I expected when I thought about how my life would look when I was younger. But that's part of growing up. Now that you have the freedom to go where you want to go without us asking for a pass, do what you want to do, and be who you want to be, your reality isn't as prescribed as it has been up until now. The adults who have poured into you have sought to teach you the things that can help guide you in your decisions. We believe that you know what values are important to you. The task that now lies ahead is to stick to being who you are. Whether you loved your high school experience or you are so very ready to move on, it is my hope that you will remember what the adults on campus and in this building here tonight have sought to teach you. To empower you to be productive members of our communities who embrace diversity, model compassion, and work fervently towards academic success. These values that make up our mission statement are what we have tried to teach you through our classrooms and around our campus. We hope that you will always remember that we love and value you. We had bracelets made for you in the Riverdale colors, which our lovely escorts have with them. They're the Riverdale colors, and we hope that maybe it serves as a reminder of what you've learned in high school and who you are and what you think is important to you. Maybe you'll wear it Maybe you'll attach it to your keys, maybe you'll lose it the second you walk out of here. But it's important to find for yourself a tangible reminder of who you are and what's important to you, so that the world doesn't tell you who you are and what should be important to you. Make sure that you believe in yourself enough to make the next right choice, especially in moments of difficulty and uncertainty. We know that you are going to do big things one step at a time. Thank you. And now the moment is finally here. Dr. Pethe, by the authority vested in me by the state of Louisiana and Jefferson Parish Schools, I hereby certify that these students have met all requirements set forth by the Louisiana Department of Education and Riverdale, and I do hereby confer upon them their high school diplomas with all the rights and privileges that come with it. Dr. Pethe and honored guests, would you please join us for the distribution of the diplomas? Will our top 10 please make their way to the front of the stage? You guys stand behind the table.
Ye Jin Lee. Jose Yamil Sanchez Aplicano. Marcus Corey Jackson Royal. Andre Alacon. Heather Ann Koska. William Joseph Kerr McGee. Chandrika Roy. Cassandra Jaden Redford. Ashley Lynn Mendoza. Isabella May Dykus. Osman Josue Aguilera Zuniga. Antonio Joseph Alegria. Tremail Rashawn Allen. Catherine Azriel Alvarado. Skylar David Aples. David Michael Aranda III. Brianna Elizabeth Avila. Crystal Avila. Jim Harley Avila. Talia Ileana Barahona. Daylin Bridget Avila Bernardez. Anas Maman Ahmed Ayash. Christopher Stephen Barrios De Leon. Alexander Josue Barrios Miranda. Finian Archer Barros. Nathan Lewis Becknell. Assad Benslamain. Layla Gloria Betts. Aaliyah Kathy Ann Batolos. Wantip Elizabeth Blankenship. Tyler Alexander Boger. Sienna Ingarjola Bologna. Jonathan Oved Bonilla Lopez. Trey Randall Bonaval. Aaliyah Janeri Marie Bodwin. Ahmed Abdelatif Brakta. Armesia Renee Branch. Christina Lagaya Bro. Garrett Ward Bro. Elise Camilla Brasino Rodriguez. Cameron Michael Bridges. Jaden Makai Brock. Carrielle Mari Brown. Adora Davina Buchanan. Emmanuel Guillermo Bucio Jr. Alex Yolani Bucio. Kobe Vincent Buffkin. Zoe Naomi Burgos Rodales. Christian Michael Burrows. Walea Tajay Bush. Ashton DeAndre Butler. Jasmine Kiara Cade. John Cleaton Calandro IV. Matthews Maras Caldera. Danya Yadira Calito Santiago. Vera Tamara Calix Montenegro. Josue Marcelino Canales. Sullivan Joseph Cantrell. John Marshall Carr IV. Leonardo Jose Castro. Edwin Jared Castro Puerto. Bilal Ahmed Chaudhry. Sidon Matthew Coleman. Kiana Najee Cook. Travis David Corley. Sanaya Rochelle Cornish. Joseph Gallatin Cox III. Brianna Nevaeh Curtis. Trey Thomas Dakin. Sadie Von Dang. Maxon Neil Davis. Eric Stephen Dedios. Caden Carl Dees. Jaden Nasir DeLeon. Kimberly DeLeon. Brandon Emmanuel DeLeon Lopez. Chris Catherine De Los Santos. Asia Alexandria Dillon. Cooper Robinson Dono. Miles Russell Doran. Fergie Alejandra Valladares Duarte. Xaviera Naomi Duarte Alvarado. Jenna Victoria Eaton. Diana Gabrielle Ebanks. Adam El Khatib. Mate Carolina Encalada. Janet Abigail Irazo Chavez. Jose David Espida Flores. William Arley Jewel Etheridge Jr. Allison Lisbanya Ferreira Matute. Caitlin Elaine Flake. Wyatt Fushan Flanagan. Christy Sohet Flores. Diego Josue Flores Velasquez. Ethan Paul Fonseca. Sasi Rubinia Lucienne Fontaine. Michael Renee Ford Jr. Vernell Edward Foster II. Grace Elizabeth Francois. Aline Diana Fuentes Barrios. Braden Charles Furlow. Sylvia Alejandra Garcia Hemmings. Iriani Gauche Sosa. Madison Faith Geiger. Rita Ryan Ghazali. Aiden Michael Gisclair. Ryan Allen Monroe Givens. Kayla Haley Glenn. Beyonce Maria Gomez. Leslie Mariani Gomez. Gabriela Paola Gomez Vasquez. Melanie Vanessa Gonzalez Garcia. Carmen Nicole Gonzalez Langley. Javante Royal Gordon. Nalia Najee Gordon. Isabella Lynn Gorandona.
Alexis Ray Grimion. Ashley Gabriela Guerrero. Maria Eleanor Guerrero. Peyton Danielle Guys. Emily Michelle Hall. Caitlin Marie Harrell. Michaela Grace Harrell. Vincent Harrell. Jalen Anthony Harris. DeCarlos Christopher Harrison. Kahaya Rory Haywood. Braden Ralph Abear. Colin James Hernandez. Israel Antoine Herrera. Jacob Philip Hustis Jr. Sade Nais Hickerson. Benjamin James Hollingsworth. Blake Charles Hooper. Ella Luann Humble. Cameron Kennedy Ingram. Cherish Amari Jackson. Zion Michael James. Bryson John Jatho. Braden Paul Jenkins. Connor Anthony Jimenez. Jacoby Tyshawn Jenks. Alicia Carmen Jones. Zainab Kara. Brooklyn Grace Casca. Thomas Anthony Casca. Kalia Windrow Kennedy. Aubrey May Kiefer. Just keep it on. Cedriel Tyon Kinney. Kaylee Tuyet Knox. Jeremy Dale Kovacic. Braden Elizabeth Kreller. Brendan Lee Krug. Caitlin Marie Landry. Layla Elisa Leon. Henry David Lindberg. Tyon Antoinette Lindsay. Makai Alea Littles. Ashley Ebony Lobo. Kayla Ann Longo. Kali Marche Lucas. Kevin Daniel Luna. Shanice Renee Mackey. Sarah Hassan Marouche. Khalib Ardale Martin. Hannah-Lee Alexandra Martinez Merida. Mario Alexander Martinez. Kayla Elizabeth Massey. Valeria Sophia Matute. Wendy Fabiola Mazariegos Perez. Mason Edward McCabe. Colin Joseph Matthew. Marissa Charlize Medina Navarro. Dylan Josue Mejia. Katie Madison Minshew. Savannah Elizabeth Miarana. Bryn Kyla Mitchell. Lenariel Asia Mitchell. Nashwa Mohammed. Andrew Anderson Morales. Luna Sofia Moreno. Pearson Crew Morgan. Aiden Axel Moat. Najat Mulayazin. Angelique Moya. Azizahan Muradanova. Oscar Daniel Mungia. Kelly Alexander Myers. Miguel Angel Navarro. Troy Anthony Nelson III. Ava Isabella Nichols. Joshua Gabriel Nichols. Noah Raymond Nichols. Nafisa Rahman Nisa. Jaden Casper Olds. Amber Caroline Ordonez Maldonado. Ezekiel Martin Ordonez Zambrano. Bridget Angeline Orozco. Jennifer Alejandra Orozco. Isaiah Francisco Ortega. Karen Osorto Avila. Valeria Nicole Puaga. Zindane Tyler Panchu. Richard Odell Pert Jr. Alexander Joseph Perret. Layla Tariel Phipps. London Talia Phipps. Jalen Donnell Phoenix. Erica Angel Piku. Jalen Isabel Pimentel. Addison Blake Borderly Pixon. Fulton Fernando Ponce Parson. Caitlin Alexis Porcine. Sage Akayla Powell. Deshanae Alicia Price. Miley Janae Price.
Chelsea Daniela Ramirez. Chris James Ramirez. Brandon UV Ramos. Fabiana Cristel Ramos. Isabel Louise Ramos. Chastity Faith Rankin. Santo Jorge Luis Retard. Eleni Alejandra Rayo. Dylan Xavier Reyes. Caleb Jose Ricardo. Noah Joseph Richard. Bokaj Keith Robertson. Dasani Robinson. Jason Fabrizio Rodas. Jeremiah Luis Rodriguez. Xavier Jordan Rogers. Adrian Carlos Rojas. Haley Andalale Romero Barahona. Hector Danilo Ruiz Mendoza. Jose Alejandro Zambria. Adelphi Josafat Sanchez Rodriguez. Summer Ariel Sang. Rati Rubini Sakar. Christopher John Schwartz. Regine Janae Robin Scott. Avril Carolina Sevilla. Barbara Fajeda Shakespeare. Landon Cahill Simmons. Maurice Ashton Simmons. Connor Lucas Skidmore. Alexis Lynn Slayton. Jordan McKay Smith. Brianna Joe Spalding. Karik Curtis Stewart. Hakeem Michael Sumler. Elijah Renee Sill. Lamarielle Michelle Taylor. Amy Elizabeth Tejada. Jenna Elizabeth Thibodeau. Abby Marie Thomas. Dallas Carbella Thomas. Destiny Joylene Thomas. Kahari Askie Thomas. Nia Anissa Ruth Thomas. Rain Sinai Thomas. Rodney Wanye Thomas. Deja Monique Trudeau. Cole Alexander Toboggan. Aisha Azari Usher. Lizzie Diamata Vargas. Catherine Lisbeth Valleda. Brendan Paul Vincent. Joseph Ward. Michael Samaj Wells. Jamone Tai West Jr. Alyssa Rose Williams. Bria Tasha Williams. Damara Rokisha Williams. Ryder James Williams. Samaj Janae Williams. Axel Emmanuel Shilo Fuentes. Abdullah Youssef. Simon Sano Yoon. Hermit Josue Zapata.
All right, we have one more thing to do. Graduates, it is my distinguished honor to ask you to move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations, Riverdale Class of 2025.
At this time, we will have the Scottish Brigade play the alma mater by the words are printed in your program if you would like to sing along.
Thank you to our band and all in attendance today who made this ceremony possible. At this time, graduates, please stand.